Welcome back to India This Week. The Ministry of Tourism launched 777 Days of the Incredible Indian Himalayas campaign to center stage of the Incredible Indian Himalayas on the World Tourism Map. The Indian Himalayas are a complete destination which can be explored around the year for a variety of experiences. The travelers can look towards Indian Himalayas for adventure and skiing in the winters, exploring biodiversity hotspots during the spring, mountaineering expeditions during the summer, and undertaking a variety of leisure and cultural activities during the autumn. The Tourism Ministry said the campaign has been designed to spread awareness around the globe that 73% of Himalayan ranges lie in India. Archaeological Survey of India will work with Google to create 360-degree panoramic online imagery of 100 of India's most important heritage sites. Google will provide imagery of major heritage sites such as Taj Mahal, Khajuraho, and the Ajanta and Ellora caves. Once published, this new imagery of Indian heritage sites will be available on Google Maps and on the World Wonders site with the Google Cultural Institute so that people around the world could virtually view and explore these areas. The 5th edition of the International Sailing Competition, India International Regatta, was inaugurated in Chennai last day. India International Regatta is the only international sailing event held in India every year. The first edition was launched in 2009, and a total of 77 sailors from 5 countries, including India, participated in the 2 classes of the competition. This year, more than 100 participants from 9 countries, including India, are taking part in 3 classes of competitions. The actor-turned-politician and Union Tourism Minister K. Chiranjeevi resigned from his post in protest against the approval of the formation of separate Telangana from southern Indian state Andhra Pradesh. It was on Thursday that the Union Cabinet has formally approved the creation of Telangana and Seemandhra, dividing Andhra Pradesh. Hyderabad will remain a joint capital of the 2 states for the next 10 years. This is the first formal step to create India's 29th state. The pro-Telangana parties have been demanding for a separate state for the last 45 years. In view of public sentiment, Dr. Manmohan Singh government has withdrawn the ordinance to protect convicted lawmakers from immediate disqualification, overriding a Supreme Court judgment. Rahul Gandhi, the vice president of the ruling Congress party, has publicly said that the ordinance was complete nonsense and should be torn up and thrown away. The Congress core group also felt that it would be better for the government to withdraw the ordinance in view of public sentiments against it. Later, the Congress vice president expressed regret for the language and the timing of his outbursts on the ordinance. BJP's Prime Minister candidate Narendra Modi's new mantra, "Toilet first, temple later," has put his party in a spot. Vishwa Hindu Parishad's Praveen Togadia described the comment as an insult to the Hindu society. Meanwhile, Union Minister Jairam Ramesh said if BJP had gotten this wisdom 22 years ago, then Indian politics would have been different and Babri Masjid would not have happened. Congress General Secretary Digvijay Singh described Modi's comment as another example of BJP's double standard. India's leading online influencer network, Fluence, has signed renowned Malayalam actress Manju Warrier, who is on her second coming to Malayalam cine world. Manju has recently signed for Ranjit and Roshan Andrews movies. Fluence has been managing celebrities such as Amitabh Bachchan, Salman Khan, and Karishma Kapoor to handle their digital life, which includes their social media presence, their digital endorsements, online, mobile monetization, and equity-linked investments in the digital space. Before we close, the highlights of the week once again. The former Bihar Chief Minister, Lalu Prasad Yadav, was sentenced to 5 years imprisonment in further scam. India's domestic air traffic rose 16% in August compared to the prior year. Experts from India might face a demurrage as US is on a shutdown. By 2050, India will take over China to become the world's most populous nation with 1.6 billion people. The sword of Tipu Sultan is placed on an auction in London. Singapore Airlines to establish a tie-up with Tata Group to tap the demand in India. The Ministry of Tourism launched 777 days of the Incredible India Himalayas campaign. The 5th edition of the International Sailing Competition inaugurated in Chennai. The actor turned politician and Union Tourism Minister K. Chiranjeevi resigns. Dr. Manmohan Singh government has withdrawn the ordinance to protect convicted lawmakers from immediate disqualification. BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi's new mantra, toilet first, temple later, has put his party in a spot. Fluent signed with Malayalam actress Manju Warrier for online promotion. That's all for this week. I'm Reshma Kuttapasheri signing off. Wish you a wonderful days ahead and see you next week. Same time and same day.